Hi everybody, this is Art from artmills.org. Today I want to talk to you about vision. You know, I was reading a book recently. It was the last book that Zig Ziglar wrote before he passed away in 2012. This book was written in 2011. And in the book, he talks about, I think the book's called Born to Win. And he was talking about his first experiences in sales. And, you know, he tells his story, and he had an interesting childhood. He grew up under heavy adversity. But when he was a young man, he got a job in sales, and he worked in the sales for, I don't know how long, but he struggled with it. And he said, boy, I sold a lot. I sold my furniture, I sold my china, I sold my silverware. And so anyway, you can see from his explanation that he didn't do well the first couple of years. But there was a man who came down to talk to him who was higher up in the company, and the man's name was P.C. Merrill. And Zig Ziglar considered P.C. Merrill to be one of his mentors. And P.C. Merrill told him two things. He said, I've been keeping my eye on you, and I think you have what it takes to go straight to the top. He said, but right now I look at what you're doing, and I think it's such a waste because you don't know how to do what you need to do. And he told him, he said, I think if you work from an organized schedule, and if you just develop a good, strong belief in yourself, there's nothing to stop you. You can go straight to the top. And so Zig Ziglar commented that those words changed his life. That he said it wasn't an overnight change, but it was what it took for him to unlock the vision, and he suddenly began to see himself in a different light. He began to see that somebody actually believed in him, and they told him so. And because of that, he began to really develop himself in those things that P.C. Merrill had told him. And one of the things we see from that is that if you ever get on like YouTube or anything and you look for Zig Ziglar videos, a lot of them are about goal setting and accomplishing things. And because I think those come directly from that experience that he had with P.C. Merrill, where he learned to work from an organized schedule. So anyway, that really struck me, that what it took for Zig Ziglar. I mean, Zig Ziglar's been in motivational speaking since 1970, and he's accomplished so much and helped so many people. And when I look at what he's accomplished, and I look at what it took to actually help him, and it was a shift. It was a shift in his life that really made the difference. And I know in my own life there have been certain occasions where the Lord has led someone to show me something, or I've seen something in the Word, or I've heard somebody talk about something in a certain way, and it's been a shift for me. It's been something where suddenly I saw something that I hadn't seen before, and it made the difference. Suddenly my vision was open more than it was before. As I was thinking about this week, I wanted to just help you to look at what vision means to you. So many times in my own life, I know that there have been occasions especially when I was younger, that I didn't know what I didn't know. And when I looked at, the fancy house, or the big brick house on the corner, or the late model sedan in the driveway, just the idea of having all your needs met and not having to scrap for the money to pay a bill. When I thought about all those things, I thought about somebody else's life. I could not see myself in that situation. I don't know why, but there was a lid on my thinking. There was a cap on me. And I know that I see that in others. Even today, I see a lid on their thinking, and they do not see themselves successful. They don't see themselves making it, getting what they really need. When they think about all those things that are out, they think that it's somebody else's life. They cannot relate or see themselves in that place. And that's a real lack of vision. But the Bible says that without a vision, the people perish. And so I want you today to begin to dream. I would ask you to ask God to help you, to help Him to show you what you need to see, what you need to know. There are so many times that I just had a heart's desire to move forward, but I didn't know the next step. I didn't know what I should do next. And as soon as the next step showed up, suddenly there was an assurance and a peace in my heart that I suddenly knew, and I could move forward. I would ask you this week to really examine yourself and look inside. Are there limits on your vision? When you think about certain successes, do you think, that's not me, that's somebody else? And so when you move forward this week, I'd ask for that you examine your life. Where is the lid? Are there areas in your life that you know, when you think about them, that's not me, I don't belong there, but yet there are areas that you would like to go? Are there areas in your life that you know you need to go, but when you think about them, you think, that's somebody else, that's not me. I just can't see myself that successful. I can't see myself owning a car with no payment. I can't see myself owning a car worth more than $4,000. I can't see myself in this house. I can't see myself in this job. I can't see myself with this much responsibility. Do those limits exist in your life? If they do, you need to address them. And how do you do that? You go find people who know what to do. You go find people who can mentor you, like P.C. Merrill did for Zig Ziglar. I mean, the results from that one incident are remarkable. So as you move forward this week, I would ask that you really look at your life. Where are the blinders? Sometimes you don't know what you don't know, but God knows what you don't know, and He knows what you need to know. And I would encourage you this week to seek Him and find out what's the next step. Show me what I don't see. Help me to see what I need to see in order to move forward and do what I'm meant to do. If you are watching this anywhere but my blog at artmills.org, head on over there and check it out. There's lots there to look at, and poke around and see more about me. You have the best week. And I'll talk to you next week.